matters at war is strength, ruse, wits, and magic. Choose your path in Panzar.
Alright everybody, my name is Sussex, I'm European Community Manager, and you're watching Summer League Tournament, the 7th League Tournament out of 8. Today I'm gonna stream with Compton once again. He's gonna join us very soon. For now, I want to just quickly go through the grid that we have right now. Unfortunately, the situation at the beginning is not very competitive, let's put it this way. So we have 5 teams which are going without any battle whatsoever. Let's take a look at the teams that are passing by. It's Einsight, kinda not, I believe, War Inc., All Stars, and No Mercy. And we also have 3 matches over here, but the situation doesn't look very good. We have Finnish team here, Sisu against Dirge of Cerberus. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Then we have German Elite against Feeding Time, and we have Merciless versus Ace. The match is going to be on the Orc Shrine, so it should be relatively quick. Of course, depending on the power of the team. We're going to watch German Elite against Feeding Time this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and click spectate. So it's 3 minutes before it's going to start. In case you're running into problems with the Twitch chat, by the way, so it's like stuck in the loading loop or something, try Internet Explorer. I know it may sounds a little bit odd, but it actually works with Internet Explorer, and it doesn't work for some reason with other browsers. At least for me, I don't know what's happening. Probably some Twitch stuff. But anyway, 2 minutes 45 seconds till the first match. And we should be good to go. Yeah, guys, also drop us a like if you really enjoyed our stream. Also share it with your friends on Facebook, so for those who are not subscribed, they can also get together and look at this very awesome stream. And also remember that we have Tour de Panzar up and running for more than 12 days. It's where players can participate into the game event and get the bicycle parts and craft a ticket. And then after they crafted a full ticket, they can craft more, increasing their chances to win a bike, which is Felt F6. You can see link in the description of the Twitch channel, as well as if you click on the image of a Tour de Panzar, it will lead you directly to the contents description. The best part of it is that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to register anywhere. You don't even have to lift a finger. You just play as you played and earn these bicycle parts and then craft them into tickets. 1 minute 45 seconds left. Of course, guys, if you have questions, concerns, feedback to tell, I'm always open. You can write that down in chat, and hopefully between the breaks I can answer them. Compton should be joining us in a couple of seconds.
Yes, I am here.
Oh.
How are you doing today, Sussex?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks. How are you?
Oh, you know, a long week at work, but I got through it, and I'm ready to cast some.
Yep, awesome. So join German Elite versus the Feeders. That's the match we're gonna watch today.
Sounds like a plan.
Indeed, it is. Though I don't actually remember. I think it's a German Elite, the team that has like their levels are scattered all over the place. They have different players with different levels. The Feeders are going there in full potential, all level 20. So we should be good to go.
Sounds good. I'm going to get my stream up and we can get going on this.
Alright, I'll just click OK, ready. It's 30 seconds. You can see a little nice music running in the background. Anyway, seems like stream is up and running. Of course, guys. Also, if you have if you may notice issues with the stream, like a frame rate's dropping or something, also drop a comment, and I will be able to investigate that quickly. We had some issues at the very beginning, but that was a long time ago. Still worth mentioning. Anyway, we have match has begun. 1, 2, 3, starting Orc Shrine. We have a nice Inquisitor, or Paladin here actually. I believe Paladin. Yeah, Paladin, judging by the mace. Anyway, here's the map we're gonna running today's match. First match. Let's take a look at the teams here. Not yet full potential on both teams. You can see that the blue team is up and running, and the red team still missing a couple of players. Let's see. It's a pretty common map for everybody here, I believe, because that's just basically a starting map, and everybody faces that, so everybody here should be familiar with the surroundings, which should make an equal match.
Yeah, and I am in now, watching the game. Got everything set up finally, so...
Alright, we have 10 seconds, so let's get to it. Oh, by the way, guys, Compton is also streaming with me, so you might also go ahead and subscribe to his channel as well, and subscribe to our channel. So we both, I believe, stream Panzar to some extent.
Yeah, I definitely do that and several other games, but the game has started, so...
Yep. We can see that the blue team already captured the point.
Yeah, German Elite got out there real quick. You saw the feeders, they got in there, only one person. I believe it was Force or Protect Shield right there.
Yeah, because the feeders are kind of missing 2 players still. Yeah, I believe that's the reason. That's the reason why. But actually feeders have taken the point. They're earning points now.
Yeah, and it really happened there after the ice witches got in there and started freezing. That's when they actually took control of that point of contention.
Yeah. Well, I can say that even though Feeder is missing a couple of players, the problem with the not the feeders, but the German elite is actually that their levels are scattered all over the place. As I mentioned before, there are players level 20, level 7, level 12, so that should be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, definitely when you talk about gear dependency, that's going to come into play where you can't have that higher level gear with those lower levels.
Yeah, indeed you can't. And though, as far as I know, you can't really do much unless you just basically outplay a person you're fighting against.
Yeah, and at that point, you are right. It does just take a lot of outplaying in order to be the better player.
Yeah. I believe you'll mostly rely on the enemy's mistakes as well. But we can see that the blue team is in kind of bad position here. Red team already earned 200 points and they're nearly halfway through.
Yeah, and with that negative 15, every time you die, you lose a point. So, I mean, they've gotten a lot of deaths after jumping onto that point of contention first.
Yeah, 18 deaths already. I believe counting that they also earned 5 points at the beginning, so already around 24, 26. Yeah, red.
It keeps going down.
Yeah, red team is pretty much dominating. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. But hopefully next time, German Elite can come up in a better condition and level their several players up. But just as I mentioned before, the situation at the beginning wasn't very competitive here, so we should be actually see some action later on the quarter and semifinals. Because there are many teams. Yep.
Definitely, that's where a lot of that action comes from. I mean, we've seen a lot of good matches in those quarters through those finals.
You can see that the red team already 400 points. Yeah, they pretty much what's happening now in the blue team. They all rest at the same time and they all just jump into there, hoping to push them away by using unit collision, probably.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, the feeders can pretty much just look straight forward. You know, most of the German elite aren't really coming from the side or from behind.
Yeah, I can see that the blue team Inquisitors are trying to go from behind and kill several of the feeders, but not working too well.
Yeah, sadly, they did it when everybody was already dead, so it didn't really help them out all that much.
Unfortunately, yeah, that the red team is about to win. Not sure it was actually a good game. That was pretty much one-sided game to me. That happens a lot. Sisu, okay, I can see that update here. Team Sisu won against Dirge and Merciless won against Ace. So we can see that 500 points, Feeders won the match. Well, good play.
Yeah, and Wallabaloo and Mint are your MVPs.
Let's see what we got here. So we have social tab, tournament. Let's take a look here. Yeah, the system is still updating who won the previous match. So let's see what do we have here. So we can see No Mercy against Merciless. We can see another No Mercy against Sisu. We can see Working against Feeders. And Padmaster versus No Mercy. What do you think about that we watch Warring versus Feeders? Because Feeders haven't actually showed us the gameplay itself. They just dominated another team. I really want to show them putting up some fight against the good team.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good option right there.
Okay, then spectating. Reminding that we're gonna spectate that on Alchemist Citadel. I'm not necessarily enjoying that map, I should say.
The thing I enjoy about it the most is that last point of contention.
Yeah, pretty easy to kill and pretty easy to capture at the same time. I don't know. No,
The fact that you can drop people down into ooze is amazing.
I believe that's actually an option for the gate, where like people camping at the gate and they don't expect O's just to come on them.
Yeah, it's a lot like the rocks in Siege of the Swamp Fort.
Anyway, we have 3 minutes left. Remember that you can ask questions on the Panzar N channel, and I'm hopefully will be able to answer. And if you have question to Compton, you can also ask here as well, or on his channel. We'll try our best to answer. Also share the stream, share it with your friends so more people can join. And remember to tell that the Panzar is a free-to-play game, so anybody can play regardless of the outcome. You can see that it's 2 minutes 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm a bit tired today, I'm sorry.
Long night?
Yep.
I had one of those last week. But yeah, I do have both chats up on my stream. I'll be switching in between them. So you'll see my chat on stream as well as the Panzar Ian on stream. And they're both formatted so they show up nicely.
Awesome. That's great. We also soon gonna have our own Twitch overlay, though we still kind of have to wait. There are a lot of work being done, and there are many other things we need to do as well, especially with the Tour de Panzar on the hand right now.
Yeah, definitely. What is that Tour de Panzar?
Basically, it resembles the Tour de France that is currently running while finalizing. The idea behind is simple. So you just play and collect the bicycle parts. There's 6 bicycle parts in total, and when you got all 6 parts, you can go into the shop, into the forge, I'm sorry, and craft the ticket. And you basically can craft limitless amount of tickets. The more you have, the more chances you have to win in the end of Tour de Panzar event, where a random number generator or a random system which is going to decide the number who will get the bicycle. The bicycle that we are giving away is Felt F6, really decent, not decent, we should say really good bicycle, carbon glass. And it's actually one of the best things about this bicycle is that it's modular, which means that every single piece of a bicycle can be replaced. So in case you're running into an issue, or I don't know, for some reason you fell off and it broke. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can definitely just substitute one part with another. But we're 1 minute before the match. You can see that the chat actually up and running. 13 people already on. Awesome. Join. Share, and play. 35 seconds. Yeah. I'm just trying to save my emotional resources for the finals. Because I know at the very beginning I was very excited for the first matches, and then I didn't have any power whatsoever, anything to even smile or talk in the end. So now it should be vice versa.
Yeah, and I have upped my mic volume just slightly, so that should help you out a bit.
Yeah, I tried to do that on my side as well, but obviously I'm not that very familiar with the mumble. I will learn it a bit more now when we're done with this stream.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, on my side, I use an actual studio mic, so
Ah,
I had it at one volume because it's really loud. It picks up a lot and just amplifies it a lot. So I raised it up to 5 on my end, which means it should be broadcasting a little bit better for you.
yeah, well, because my situation is just a bit simpler, just a microphone for now. Anyway, we can see swag, salute, purple swag. You can see Russian greetings, French greetings, English greetings. Yeah, that's a pretty multilingual here.
Nothing wrong with multilingual. I still need to bust out the Rosetta Stone, so.
Anyway, here we have nice and clean Alchemist Citadel. If not a snowstorm, I should say it looks pretty good. Anyway, 30 seconds and we're starting. So let's take a look at the teams here. Yeah, Feeder's still playing, missing 2 players, and I believe this situation is not going to change. And they are defending, and the blue team is rushing into the first point. We can see the position of Feeder's over here.
Yeah, Feeder's definitely pushing out past that bridge. They want to stop all of War Inc. right there.
Yeah, they mostly fighting in the gate, but I can see two tanks actually doing their job. See what's happening here. Can see the Feeder's Frost Witch freezing. Yeah, it seems like it worked out. Oh no, it actually didn't. The blue team were all over the place. And they'll already start capturing the point.
Yeah, it does look like War Inc. winning this first battle right now. They're about halfway through that POC, and we should see them take it.
Yeah, well, War Inc. is a pretty skillful team, so I know that. And Feeders are not playing in a full potential, so that might be a cause. But we can see that they have one tiny slice left, and it's gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, but now we get to see that battle over that POC behind the main gate there.
Yeah, well, they still have to get there. There's either bridges on the side or just going full in, straight, and destroying the gate. Seems like the Warring is Feeder is getting frozen or Warring. They're both. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually a really interesting thing I noticed about this map, like if you're looking from the attacker's perspective, if you go to the left side on the wall, there's a bunch of boxes up there on the wall that will allow you to jump up onto that higher place. You can actually build a teleporter exit there and then destroy the boxes, and your team can just flood into either side of the castle that they want.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't know about that. Seems like I have to play more on Alchemist Citadel, but I really hate this map for some reason.
That's what I do with my sapper every time. I run, I build that bridge, run straight up there, and build a teleporter.
I can see there's some fight going in a very narrow place. I don't really want to go in there, since the situation is the following: that I still count as a player, even though I'm a spectator, so spells can hit me.
Yeah, that's why I usually just go sit in the walls, because usually you can see out from there.
Yeah, we can see that the fight just moved to the point, and there's no capturing yet. You can see some players from War Inquisitor from War Inc. jumping in. Unknown X09 wrote, hello there, my friend. Enjoying the stream?
Yeah, it does look like the Feeder's putting up a good fight on defense here. Granted, they were missing 2 players. They are at full strength now.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, the situation changed. So it seems like someone actually having these connection problems, I believe. But yeah, they're putting up some fight now. And it's actually a pretty good spot. It's really narrow, so every single character, even Squish, is one supposed to like get into the middle to get in some fight.
Yeah, pretty much you're forced to get in there and get in as part of the fight, no matter how squishy you are.
I can see that the Warring stopping the feeders.
Yeah, and you saw Alan Chan there up on the stairs doing the freeze, trying to keep them from getting to the POC as quick as they could.
Yep, I can see that the portal here, right on the left side. So it should give feeders a bit of an advantage to coming into battle earlier. And it actually seems like not paying off. I can see Warring all over the place again.
Yeah, but it's giving them just that much of that ability to reinforce that they're able to get back to the POC. At least one of them.
Yeah, Warring is not in a situation where they can get reinforcements really quick. Oh, we can see Warring coming from completely different side where I'm not expecting them to come. They decided to ambush from behind.
Yeah, and War Inc. actually right now only with one bridge up at this point. I do see a teleporter down there on that right side, and it just got destroyed by Mint.
No, it's the portal from the feeders is still up, so I can see Inquisitor from War Inc. drinking a potion near it and just ignoring it. Don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the matter of about 5 seconds in time, and sometimes that 5 seconds can mean a lot, but not always.
Well, it also depends on the destination, like on the length of of the map, because here for defenders everything is pretty close by, while for attackers it's pretty long. And
the door is down because they took that third POC.
Knock knock. And now my favorite, a pool of death.
Oh, and Globby already on the crank,
yep.
Cranking it up.
You can see that the tank from the feeder is trying to stun him, but since he's using the ability, he can't stun him. The platform is full up.
And we do see Alan Chan on the POC, but has to retreat.
You know, this point is where it gets really intense. For defenders and for attackers. If you want to defend the point, you have to get in. If you want to attack the point, you have to get in. And there is always a person on this mechanism who will pull it down or pull it up.
Yeah, really, to me, that is where the battle needs to be fought. It's up by that crank. Whoever controls that controls the flow of this last, POC. That's why I love this one so much. As we see a bunch of people die in the ooze.
I just believe there should be only one person who is capturing the point, mostly. Maybe. To my mind, it should be a berserker with a sprint and jump, so in case the platform actually goes down, he can jump away from it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you can, keep that crank under control, you can actually keep it just above the ooze, and if the whole other team jumps on, you can kill them, and then send one person to go cap it.
Yeah, but at the same time you kind of expose the mechanism since there should be someone. I don't think the team will necessarily jump in knowing that the point is like just above the edge.
Oh, unless it's a pub.
Unless it's a pub, yeah. Yep.
I've seen people just jump into it when it was all the way lowered down to the ooze. I mean, come on.
Well, it seems like they've been desperate. I don't know, we need to capture this point. Let me hug you. Okay, it's third.
Like that main battle is up there now, though.
Yep. It seems like a Warring Hiramar is coming in to capture some point, and he's slowly but steadily doing so. And you can see feeders arriving, and a Nist from a Warring coming in. Okay, I can see already 4 people fighting against 1 tank.
Yeah, and feeders really got to be careful about that. I mean, they need to get up and get that crank, but they need to keep at least one person on that POC so it doesn't get captured.
Yep. We can see that the feeder is jumping in, but jumping in straight on the Skyfall.
Yeah, that's Skyfire.
Yeah.
You always see it. You always see it.
Yep. The problem is that you can't sometimes recognize which Skyfire it is. Okay, it seems like the battle has just ended. And the round goes to War Inc. And now they're defending and Feeder is attacking.
Awesome. So your MVPs there, Nist and Cox.
Yeah, Cox. Yeah. That sounds like a Finnish Cox too, which means number 2.
Fantastic. I had something a little less PG in my mind, but
Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we're gonna get done. Spectate. It's 5 minutes. I can see there are more people joining up the stream, so this game looks really good. Thank you very much. We're constantly improving the game, and hopefully you will enjoy it as well. Happy downloading. And also, we'll like you to see in the tournament soon, unknown X09. Anyway, people, if you have more questions, concerns, feedback, please do write so now, while me and Compton have a little break of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and we will be happily answer your questions. I kindly remind you that we're also running Tour de Panzar, description and the link to the post under the Twitch channel. Just scroll a bit down.
yeah, it looks like one of my work buddies actually showing up on my chat. But
And we can see like, okay, let's click ready. You can see the timing here over here. Let's see what people actually writing in the chat. Are they watching or not? Need more 20 level, PM me fast. Yeah, seems like people in a rush collecting players. To me, it seems Berserker has no weaknesses. That's not necessarily the case. I mean, without power attack, Berserker is pretty much useless.
yeah, I mean they do have a few good skills that get them in there quickly, but I mean they're really slow.
Yeah.
When it comes to attacking and stuff, they're really slow.
Yeah, that's Sathanis now pointing that out. His attacks are slow. Yeah, that was the general idea. Again, what I hate the most is when I'm trying to shoot an enemy, my own teammates going in front of me on purpose. Denied! I think there should be like a assisting enemy team. Not a good idea. Every class has its own weakness, and every class has its own advantage, so you can't say that a certain class sucks.
Yes, Unknown, and actually blocking is a very, very, very important part of the game.
Yeah, you can block in this game, and if you don't block, on the low levels it's no longer a problem, but after Berserker gets the next level weapon, you really have to block. Otherwise you're just gonna get destroyed by the chain combo.
So does that come with the level 4 weapon?
Yeah. It comes to from level 4 and higher weapons. So at the beginning, Berserkers don't have knockback at all, because for obvious reasons, like people just join the game, they're not much aware of what they're doing, and even I should say I haven't been using block. So.
Oh, I always use block. I love me some block.
No, I mostly go in and see what I can do. Just jump in and strike with everything I've got, and after that, when it comes to skill, then I say, okay, so this button actually had this block.
Yeah. So you're one of those noobs that just runs in the battle on power attacks and gets smacked out.
Yep. That's with any game. That happened with many games to me. Just basically jump in, use it until I reach a level where actually skill matters. And that one happens when I get it frustrating. I was like, I'm rage quitting, and then after a week, okay, maybe I was a bad guy, and then I'm trying myself again. We can see 1 minute 40 seconds.
You know, I always, when I go into a game, I read up on it before I start playing it, so I knew how important the block was. So I think that's why, because I went in using the block, that I'm so dependent on that block now.
I think that's the problem with me. Usually I go in without reading a manual, and I only read manual when I know I can't complete next level. There's something I don't know. I only block on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The other days I roam free.
Yep.
Anyway, there's some updates from other fights. No Mercy wins over short-handed Sisu. Yeah, they kind of have a short-handed team. Kainagnade wins over short-handed Merciless. Yeah, well, that was pretty expectable, if you have that word.
Yeah, and that kind Nod team from No Mercy, I think we might see them in the finals again.
Yeah, I do believe so. I haven't seen... There's no Next. Is there? Because I remember... No. Next is not today. Unfortunately. Anyway, it's 25 seconds.
Maybe they broke up too.
Or maybe they're just taking a break because they kind of rushed in, and on the tournament rating I can see they are on the fourth position. They will have a hard time getting on the first position if they won't participate on the next tournament, on the last tournament in this summer league seasons. But anyway, 5 seconds. Let's get to it.
I agree. I concur.
Yep. Alchemist Citadel. So now we're Ink defending and Feeders attacking. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. Remember our last conversation from our last stream. We know that some teams are good at attacking and they're really bad at defending. Okay, let's take a look at the teams here. We can see that the red team actually missing one player still, but that's just the time to battle. Yeah, now they're in a full potential. Anyway,
And I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite maps.
definitely not one of my favorite. My favorite is a gigantic wheel that digs.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think this is one of my favorite because there's so many buildables in it.
Yeah.
Like, controlling the environment is really important in this map, and to me, that's fun.
Actually, if I believe we're gonna have some time after this match. There is a video from developers how they've been constructing this map. I'm just gonna put it on after we finish this match, if we won't have a draw, of course. So you might actually want to take a look how how devs actually create map and maps.
Yeah, it's a long, tedious process.
Yes, indeed. All right, we can see that
Tell me it's time-lapsed.
Yep, it is. The first point is really close, you know.
There's a reason they just made that first point insta-cap, because
Yeah.
they want to build another one.
Indeed, it's like, I don't know, if you're able to rush in. I haven't seen any speed potions, like movement speed potions, but we can see that the War King actually pushing in.
Yeah, and Feeder's getting pushed back almost to the point at this
Oh my god, instant rest, just right in the battlefield. You can see that the battle goes just into the small gates. I really want to see what's happening in there, but I don't want to get in there.
Yeah, it looks like we have Inquisilol back there from War Inc. just terrorizing anybody who does spawn.
Yeah, that's actually the thing that you do as an Inquisitor. You stay in invisibility and then you just ambush unaware targets.
He did take out Nothex, and it looks like Mint is in trouble as well.
I can see that the feeder's actually in quite a trouble here. They tried to stop the Warring from coming, but they all just got frozen by the Frost Witch.
Good old Frosty.
Steven, your co-host is... Yeah, I know, that's the kind of a problem with the voice. So Compton might want to shout a bit. I'm gonna try do something.
Yeah, you might turn down your mic specifically a little bit, and then people can actually turn their volume up.
Yeah, let's see if I can do that quickly.
Yeah, in your broadcasting software, there should be just a little bar for your mic.
Yeah, let me just move so people will actually see the action while I'm trying to do something with my microphone quickly, if I can do something.
Yeah, and it does look like War Inc. up on that bridge, just kind of, yeah, protecting what they have up there.
Yeah, there's no quick settings right now, guys. I will look into it when there's gonna be a break. Thanks for noticing. And yeah, I think I should come up with a program or develop a program which will suppress my voice and increase the competence.
Yeah, I mean, definitely you might be able to turn down your mic volume in
Yeah.
your normal mic settings, but
I will do that.
an auto equalizer.
Let's see if I'm gonna put it this way. Now it should be... Actually, that's the way I'm gonna do it. That's this one up, this one a bit down. So now it should be a bit better. Can you tell irritable bowels if that's better?
Maybe? I don't know. You guys, let us know in the chat.
Yep. Well, we kind of got distracted here, so while people listening and trying to figure it out, is it good or not, there's some fight going on again.
Yeah, and Feeder's still trying to get to that second point. War Inc. now moving their defense down under the archway there.
Yep.
And we see a cannon in use as I almost got hit with the cannonball.
Yep, I can see here there's okay, the cannonball. Oh yeah, so you have to bring the ammo. You can see that the War Inc. They're destroying resources. Like I just saw a sapper throwing a stockpile of wood into the acid, probably just not letting the enemy team to build up some constructions.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I mean, you have those resources. You want to get rid of them if you're on the defending team.
Looks like War Inc. They don't have them. Oh, there's a point capturing coming up here. There's a Van der Mirch from Feeders and Rockham Berserker capturing the point. War Inc. have to hurry up.
Yeah, it is an Inquisitor and a Berserker up there, but you see, War Inc. players just rushing up there, like Gork, who was up there originally.
Cannon. Another cannon. Oh, the Feeder is just gonna not away. Oh, War Inc. just jumping in there. Yeah, they captured the point back.
Yeah, and here's the thing: that cannon on the wall is devastating the Feeders right now.
Yeah.
One of the things that you have to remember if you are a Berserker is you have that leap. Leap up to one of those platforms like where that Sister of Fire Flam is and go destroy those cannons.
Yeah, but I think it does require some skill to jump, Sometimes even when I jump with the Berserker, I end up in unexpected spots.
Yeah. I mean, anything in this game does take a little bit of practice to get used to.
Yeah. There's like it defines are you a sniper or not. Can you snipe yourself?
Speaking of snipes, we do have Gork up here on the wall firing his blunderbuss.
And he also actually used the acid pool, I believe. Yeah, it was just. Yeah, and so now it's good. Awesome. I calibrated a bit the sound. So keep the feedback like this flowing, and in case you notice a quark, always give me a note, give me a hint, and I will do that. I'll do my best to fix it. But anyway, we can see that the bridge is up on the right-hand side by the feeders. There's a little fight coming from the War Inc. Gork jumping in.
Yeah, and right now War Inc. really wants to take out that bridge because that bridge is going to allow them to take out that cannon and maybe get in behind the defenses so that they can stop them.
Just notice what they've been doing. The Sister of Fire has been just getting all these stone balls for the cannon. She hasn't been firing, and now when the bridge is up, she managed to land a couple of shots, and now the bridge is like destroyed.
And Rorkrom falls as he was on the bridge when it got blown up.
Yep. Sending the toxic wastes.
It looks like we get an almost full team respawn here from Feeders.
Yep, and the War Inc. already at the gate. You can see cannon strikes once again.
Yeah, and right now that cannon from Flam up there is really kind of that deciding point right now.
What we can see here, Feeders trying their best. You can see Mint falling while healing his teammates.
Yeah, and we do have 7 minutes and 45 seconds left, so we're about at that halfway point.
Yep. So it seems like War Inc. is a pretty tough team to compete with.
Yeah, definitely one of the front runners in this summer league.
You can see that the Feeders, the Protect Shield, very good name for the tank, is running in to stun. Unfortunately, he didn't. He managed actually. Yep. You can see that the Cox from the Feeders arriving, probably using his fruit. Yep. Just jumping in and freeze. But there's nothing to free.
Kinda sad when you run in there to freeze and then there's nothing there. Oopsie!
Yep. You know, there's one thing that pains me when I play as a Frost Witch. I run in, there are a lot of players, and I'm like thinking, oh my god, they're all getting frozen. And then when I jump in, yeah, they all start to focus me. Always.
That is the problem with being an Ice Switch.
Yeah, especially getting kicked by the Berserker Sucker Punch. Anyway, we can see some ice action coming into the one of the towers of the capturing point. I can't actually though get in. I don't really want to spells hit me. I can see warring successfully, claiming the point back. Yeah, feeders are arriving again, warring all just in these gates, inside those gates.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, if they could manage to take out that bridge, it would be a lot easier for them, but I don't see that happening with the way Flam has been on the cannon for War Inc.
Yeah, I know that the warring actually, they ambushed them from behind and they destroyed all the resources they had, so I believe it will take time till they respawn once again. I saw a sapper throwing away resources into the toxic wastes. We can see the Inquisitor from the feeders thinking of whom to flank and using his Oz. Come on, shoot it. Done. Ooh, nice shot. We can see Quark requests heal. Oh my god, he's down. He requested heal just before he went down.
Give me a heal! Dead.
Yep. Anyway, it seems like the feeders managed to capture a bit of a point. The Berserker using a power attack and actually killing some of them. Let's see what...
we do have one tick up on that POC though, so...
We can see the feeder... Ooh, cannon! Where? I think, oh yeah, from on the right side now. So they have cannons on both sides. Captain Flam.
It's Flam again!
Yep. Using a trick with the ammo. It's like when you pick it up and you drop it at the same time, which speeds up the process a little bit. Let's see what's happening in here. Feeder is still having a hard time. It looks like it's 5 minutes left till War Inc. will claim the win, claim the victory. That would be a better word, I believe.
Yeah, and this is quickly going nowhere. We do see a small little sliver that is gone now, but
yeah,
I mean, Feeders really hasn't had any time to get in there and take any part of that second POC.
I can see another problem, that Feeder is actually fighting in front of the gates where they actually have to fight on the point. And actually there's another trick that you can use on this point. There's unit collision in this game. You can just literally push your enemy away.
Yeah, it's so funny when you see somebody get pushed off the edge and down it to their death.
That's actually what I do really like to do with one of my friends, especially on some maps where at the beginning there is a water. I just push them and they die during the prepare for battle. I'm an evil person.
No, just demented.
Yep. Anyway, seems like 3 minutes. That's actually going pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, really, if they don't capture this second POC, this game really does go kind of fast. I mean, even faster than, say, some domination games.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing I don't like about capturing your points, is that the defending team is a kinda in a time position. They are fighting against time, not against the team itself. They can't actually like decrease it or some kind of, you know, shorten down.
And the sad part is, too, let's say that War Inc. got Feeders down to, say, 10 seconds, and Feeders capped the point. All of a sudden, they have to fight against all that time again.
Yep. That's another thing, so you kind of have to watch that. So I can see Feeders capturing 25% of the point. War Inc. kind of being slow in their reaction this time. Ooh.
And Protect Shield goes down.
Yep. Oh, I really wish what I can do in this game is actually when you fall down from a high spot, there's a sound, I believe I can fly.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, looks like there's another team fight coming in inside the tower. Again, I apologize guys, I can't really get in to not mess up the spells.
Just go peer in through the window.
That's what I'm doing. Peeping all the day. Anyway, it seems like the Skyfire lands and the Warring claim the point nice and clean. Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
Cap.
and right now it's a battle against time for both teams. I mean, we talked earlier about how the clock resets.
Yeah.
So War Inc. is fighting against that time because they don't want that clock to reset. And Feeders is fighting against the time because they only have 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
They want the clock to increase so they will have time to catch a breath. Anyway, looks like Feeder is trying to flank them from the left side. You can see that they're jumping, using acid once again. 1 minute for Feeders to do something.
Yeah, and there's a big battle going on in that tower, but it looks like most of the Feeders dead now.
It seems like a Warring actually just, stuck into this place. So they don't want to get anyone. They're just standing in there and pushing everybody's out. That's actually another point that I pointed out. When there's a lot of people in there, it's really hard to get in with a unit collision.
Yeah, and definitely if you look at Gork's his totem there, that's a great place because it kind of blocks the door slightly.
I can see. Oh, there I can see. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's pick it from the other side. Yeah.
Personally, I like using the wall and then putting it on the open part of the wall to just completely block it off. But
Well, there are many things like you can put TNT as a wall.
Yeah. And then light it up when everybody's trying to push on it.
That's actually what I noticed. Okay, then the game's been done. Good job, Warring. Warring claims the victory. That's right, GG.
Yay! GG!
Looks like, oh, who's gonna be an MVP? Oh, yeah, I can see already it's here. Nist from the Warring. That's actually a new person. I haven't seen him, or maybe I've seen him, but I don't remember. Anyway.
It's a paladin.
Yep.
We do have Vander merch 21 and 12.
Okay, let's take a look at the teams here again. Looks like, yeah, Warring's still updating. Yeah, it's done. So we can see here that the Kainagnade made it to the semifinals. We see that the No Mercy made it to semifinals. Warring obviously made it to semifinals. We just watched that. And All Stars made it to the semifinals.
So here's the question. Can we see a finals that's No Mercy versus No Mercy?
Yeah, probably, actually. I don't know. Actually, All Stars is a pretty decent team, so they might actually put up some fight to Kainagnade. So let's see how it's going to turn out. These matches are going to be pretty fast unless it's going to be a draw, because it's Arena of Warlords. That's the place where also... I really like this place, especially the moving platform in the center. Anyway, what do you like to watch?
Oh, you know me. I'm all for that kind team.
Okay, so Kainagnade it is. Spectate. It's 7 minutes.
I think they're my new favorite. Yeah, I'll go out on a limb and say Kind's my new favorite.
My favorite was there was an American team, I forgot the name.
Spank.
Yeah, Spank. Yeah, they were my favorite team. Unfortunately, it seems like they're kind of having a hard time to connect, and then they have some other stuff going on. It's really unfortunate that they no longer participate with us, but I really hope there will be another American team showing up later.
Yeah, definitely. I know I was talking to the leader of the Spank clan earlier this week. And they're having some issues, so they weren't going to be participating this week.
Unfortunately. Anyway, it seems like 6 minutes, 28 seconds, and it's again, guys, for you time to ask questions through feedback, and maybe share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, MySpace if you use it by any accident. Then yeah, for those who are not unaware, my name is Sussex, and I'm streaming with the Compton EMT. Go ahead and also check his channel. He's streaming Panzar as well. And we have 6 minutes for questions. Yeah, you can see Compton writing. I'm Compton. Show us a video where you're going to show. Oh, 6 minutes. Do we have enough time? I don't know this thing. Let me see the length of the video. There you go. There's my video folder. There you go. Alchemist Citadel. It's 2 minutes. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that one. Yeah, alright guys, so I'm just gonna go show you up the video. It's 2 minutes long regarding how the alchemy citadel has been built, so that should be good. So check this out.
How's showing that video going, Sussex? And you're muted.
Oopsick. We're kind of having this video is supposed to have be with the sound, with the really good sound. Sorry guys if there's no sound this time. Kind of having exactly the same file for the video, but that's actually supposed to give you a rough idea of how it looks like, how the building of the map actually looks like, and it's not necessarily applies to Panzar itself, to many games.
To basically any game.
Yeah, basically, well, any game that has a map. I don't know, unless it's a Mario.
No, even then, like, level design is so important in platformers.
Yeah, indeed it is, and it's really hard to get in these places. You know, there've been a lot of issues with some other maps where you can get into the spot you're not supposed to be, and that's kind of that you have to look for. It's a long process, and there's one thing that I really want to point out. Sorry for my mumbling if you don't like that. I saw many players, and I keep seeing many players still complaining about maps, bug fixes, and etc. Something that I learned from working in this company, and something that I learned while learning programming myself, is that it's not an easy task to fix a thing. And even some slightest thing can take a week or two, because it just requires so much of a revamp and testing and everything. Let's switch to the mainstream so people can see my face.
Don't forget the misplaced semicolons.
Misplaced. Oh yeah. Yep.
I hate those things.
There's another thing that I really wish there would be no columns or like commas or semicolons or just any sign, just plain text.
See, to me, I like that structure with the semicolons, but when you put one in the wrong space, it takes a long time to figure it out.
Yep.
And it always helps to have that extra set of eyes sometimes.
Okay, it seems like 2 minutes left. Do you have any news, Sussex? Feed me. Well, Tour de Panzar is the most recent one, if you haven't noticed yet, that is running up and running, yeah. Another thing that actually confused a lot of players, and I wanted to point out, I didn't, luckily I have 2 minutes. You're no longer able to buy stuff in the shop, you can only buy packs. So you need to craft an item. And in order to do that, you need to head over to the forge and get all the necessary resources for that. Another thing is that if you have everything, you have this button create, so you can just go ahead and create it. But if you don't have necessary resources for the weapon you craft, you basically click on that and it automatically calculates the amount of crystals for the resources remaining. So for instance, if I would have all iron bars but I didn't have any copper, it would automatically calculate how much do I need to pay extra to craft an item. That's a pretty neat feature that should balance things a bit. Anyway, 1 minute.
Yep, 1 minute out, 1 minute out. Yeah!
It seems like there's some new faces coming up, so don't forget to share this video. Really want to see more people watching us, and to some extent I really want to see more people watching me and giving me a feedback. How do I stream? because
Oh,
this is.
you're horrible, man. You're horrible.
Yeah,
Jeez,
I knew that. I knew that. It's just, I just should. I just need to quit. You know, I didn't know why I even bothered trying.
Even the bad, quote unquote, bad feedback is you can take good things from that still.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually like another thing that I, like, kind of an off topic. That's another thing that I've been thinking of. Opening my own YouTube channel, start streaming and everything. Like, not only Panzar, obviously all other games, but this is aside, just, you know, my life plan. Anyway, 10 seconds. Let's click ready. Anyway, there should be clarified on the forums. Yeah, there is a changelog on the forums that states about that, but there is no like detailed clarification on that. So there is a changelog, but there is no detail. Maybe if there are more confusion coming, I will compile a guide, or some of my co-workers here will compile a guide for you. But anyway, here's the Arena Warlords. Let's take a look at the teams here. We can see red team is missing one player. Blue, oh no, no longer. Uzuri, yeah. Alligator skin. Good luck and have fun.
I always like to fly below the platform just to kind of show everybody the lava beneath.
Yep. Actually, I remember from very earlier stage of this game when I had the lucky opportunity to test it, I somehow managed to bug it out, and I flew all the way to the horizon, like literally to the horizon. I don't know what's happening now there, but before that it was just a lava everywhere.
Oh, it still is lava everywhere. There's smoke clouds coming up, all of that fun stuff.
Anyway, we can see that the fight has begun. There's already 1 point for the red team. Well, that's a slight advantage.
Very slight.
Yep. So I'm kind of raising a moral here.
It's about 0.2%.
Yep, we can see more people dying and respawning here. So the Padmaster is the blue team and the Mercy is the red team. We can see that the Padmaster having no trouble capturing the point. There's actually another player, Snuke, which I talked a lot before. And Alligator Blood.
Yeah, and right now it's just a mangled mess of players on that middle point of contention.
Yeah, and you can see request of help, warning, healing everywhere, so they're just jumping in. That's actually the map, what map is for. If you, it's simple as that. Jump in and fight. The second thing.
Pretty much. And we do see that teleporter end there for Pubmasters getting destroyed. Always a good thing to have it up on that POC in case this happens.
Yep. Okay.
If you have it up there, now all your teammates can just, you know, teleport up there, and you have a lot more people on that point of contention.
We can see that the Skyfire lands. Oh, the Berserker tried to jump, but he missed. Poor Pion. He jumped like at the very last second before the platform went to the lava, and unfortunately he hit something, I don't know, and he was killed in the midair.
Yeah. No, and the funny part is I actually saw somebody using their chain from the from one of those extra pillars one time, and it actually worked out pretty darn well for them.
Yep, so it looks like the Padmaster is nearly halfway through. I can see Samagon on infamous naked healer.
The naked healer.
Yep. Skyfire lands. We can see Snuka. Rest in peace, my friend. Anyway, another Skyfire.
Yeah, and with all these pillars around the outside, you do see stuff like Neffy up there throwing off that fireball, just destruction from up there.
It looks like the Padmaster is just 2 points away from half through.
Yeah, the game can still turn. I've seen lots of games like this turn at this one.
Oh yeah, now Padmaster halfway through, and I can see literally only fire.
That Skyfire, it's horrible, man.
I really hate it myself, especially if I'm not a tank or a berserker. I die really fast as a sapper, or witch, or sister of fire.
Yeah, squishies they are.
It's just the thing is that if you're in the middle of this Skyfire and you're trying to get out, there's just a very small chance of you getting out. And the worst part, if you can't really block it.
No, and that's one of those things about being a tank that or a berserker, I always didn't like about Sister of Fire is you can be blocking and they're still burning you.
Oh, no tank from No Mercy pulled a Locanize, but Locanize managed to get into the gate before a platform went into the lava. And we can see Padmaster taking the point.
Yeah, Snuka basically in the middle there. Dead. Just falling into the little, lava spout.
Yep. I like to take hot bathrooms. The Samagon is getting destroyed from behind by the Sister of Fire. Ooh, and he's down.
Poor Naked Healer. And we do see some meditation coming from that Sister of Fire.
Yeah, that's actually the skill that I really like. Another update coming up. War Inc. has won the match against No Mercy. It's 1-0 to the War Inc. And we're talking about another match that's just going in semifinals right now that we're not streaming with the Compton.
Yeah, and definitely that is probably a no-holds-bar fight. Just like this one.
Double Skyfire. More fire.
We need a quadruple Skyfire.
Like before the patch, where there could be multiple classes at the same time, not like right now, two characters per one class. They could be awesome with 8 Sister of Fires, and they all have 60 class points for the Skyfire, and then Boodoosh.
Literally, they all just throw it on there. Clears Pac.
Yep. Try to walk in there. Another Skyfire. Another Skyfire. Jesus.
Wow.
I mean, like, come on. It's like it feels like there's a blue team Sister of Fire Leffy and the red team Sister of Fire Uzuri. They're just stacking class points and ending Skyfires whenever they can.
Yeah, and they're not even attacking each other. They're pretty much. Oh, there we
No,
go.
yeah.
Spoke too soon.
Yep. You just jinxed it, man. You just killed the blue team Sister of Fire. You should feel bad. If you haven't.
The blue team Sister of Fire should pay attention where the red team Sister of Fire is.
Maybe if you haven't pointed it out, she would have never noticed.
And we are going down again.
Yep. Seems like No Mercy this time is in the middle. Well, that's really unexpected.
Yeah, and that can actually turn the tide of this battle if they can manage to keep it. And look, they have a teleporter up. People are getting to that Pac with quickness.
Looks like Padmaster is pretty reactive, jumping away from this gate, but I can see some people actually stuck in there still. So they have to take a long way up. We can see.
I mean, they just closed the gap. They halved what the other team has.
Yeah. They because they're That's another thing, like, in a movie with the Jim Carrey, blah, 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 I just can't talk. And then the thing is that they had their whole team in the middle, and that what actually allowed them to get the points fast. But now it seems like, no, they're actually catching up.
Yeah, they're almost at 300 at this point, though their teleporter is down with that Skyfire.
Yep, it seems like Padmaster having a hard time. Oh, it's like, I don't know who is capturing the point. Looks, oh no, now it's Padmaster capturing the point. 50 points away.
Oh, that ketchup might have been all for naught here.
Yep, 30, 25. It's 20. Oh god.
There's nobody from
Nope.
the other team.
Yep, Padmaster has
at
won
all.
this match. GG.
Yeah, there was not a single No Mercy player on the screen, on my screen anyways.
Yep, yeah, neither on mine. Okay, we can see Neffy and Uzuri fighting against each other, and they are MVPs.
Yeah, one died once and the other died twice.
Anyway, so it's like Skyforce paid out in terms of points.
But yeah, we're now going to see another game on that map.
Yep, and in case, if it's not a draw, then the Warring, Warring, that's another match. Padmaster will take the lead and made it into the finals. So let's click spectate. And it should be happening in 4 minutes 50 seconds, and that's another opportunity for you guys to ask questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Seems like I kind of woke up from this, and we should see quite a game here.
Yeah, and it looks like Irritable Bal is saying a gunner would be a great tide turner, but he doesn't see a lot of gunners in tournament games.
Yep. Actually, I might have an answer to that. The reason being is that the gunner is really location dependent. So it's like there are maps there where gunners are not really efficient.
Yeah, but definitely on that map, a gunner very, very efficient.
On that map, yes, but for instance in the Siege of the Swamp World, where there are a hell of a lot of objects where you can hit, the positioning the gunner is the tricky part.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, on that map, I mean, last week we saw perfect positioning of the gunner, and it actually worked out to that team's favor a little bit.
What I remember from last fight is actually stacking of the
The
points. Yep.
The mortar?
Yep, the mortar. Or like,
that mortar was just amazing.
how do we like call it with the friends? Not mortar, but Mordor. It's a Lord of the Rings reference. Anyway,
I like my showers Mordor hot.
Mordor hot. Oh my god. Anyway, it seems like 3 minutes more. Come on, guys. You may still have questions. Like, come on, 14 people. It can't be so that you don't have questions. There's always something to tease with. Or maybe there is a question, just, you know, a general life question that you want me to answer. Like, imagine I'm Guru and there's just a free session for you. 3 minutes only. Oh, and don't forget actually to share this video with your friends. Remember to tell that the Panzar is a free-to-play game, because that's what actually makes it awesome. And speaking of free-to-play, it's starting to get really popular, don't you think so?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is kind of that new thing that people do. Like, there are a couple of pitfalls that come along with it, and a lot of that, it comes from the bad press. I mean, people, especially in the Western gamers, they really like it just to be completely free to play.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
to my mind, what actually free-to-play offers you as a player is, before that we kind of have demos, you know, when people just you know, download demo and they try the game out, but they don't see a full gameplay because it's just a demo, it cut off. In a free-to-play, you basically play a game as it is, and then if you liked it, you invest some money to get better. And that's essentially what I really enjoyed about it. So you don't have to nobody forces you to buy a game for 50 euros.
Yeah, and heck, you talking about demo games? I remember shareware. I mean, all the shareware games. You know, Wolfenstein 3D was shareware.
I know demos from many other companies. For instance, when I owned my PSP and they had those demos on the PSP, I hated them. They never showed an actual gameplay. They always like put something in it, and I tested out and I didn't get the idea of the game and I just quit. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I actually bought an Ouya recently, and that's kind of the system they're working off of. Try it and then buy it. It works out. I mean,
okay. There's one question. Is this pay to win? I believe PTW that stands for. I wouldn't say so. I think people actually confuse the pay to win system. Pay to win is when actually you invest money and you get gear which you can get. In this case, everything is obtainable through the game options. You can farm all the day, you can fight all the day to get resources and craft everything you want. Obviously, it will take a lot longer than you invest money, but you still get the same gear as if would players spend some crystals. And then there is an option in some, I don't know, some other games, I don't really know any, but there is for some kind of a weapon or armor piece which you can only obtain by buying crystals, and that is pay to win when you can't get it through the normal ways.
Yeah, and you don't want me to go off on a rant on that, because I can go off all day on what really pay to win is, and this game is not pay to win. I've been around gaming for 24 years now, so I've seen a lot of games, the goods, the bads. This game is fantastic for what they offer.
Yep. It's like, I think people mostly confuse, it's not called pay to win, it's called balance issue. Yes, when you feel like you can't do much because you don't buy gear, but that's just it. That's something that you have to come with. If you don't spend money, then you just go to the hard way. And that's pretty much it. But question answer ended 50 seconds before the next match over the Warlords, and there is no attacker or defense.
No, no, this is all-out brawl for the middle.
Ooh. It's like this time. Oh, yes, actually I have 30 seconds. Let's just push this one away. No? Can I push? No, I can't. Can I? Oh, it seems like they fixed it actually. I think with the spectator mod before. Before that, you could push away people. It seems like Arctic. Nice. Are you interested in me now? Good luck. It's awesome that I'm getting interested. Interest your friends as well. Share the stream. Let them watch, and let them ask their question to me. And I might as well interest your games, or maybe your family. No, even though I don't really think family will work out.
Yeah, I was just flying as far as I could away from the actual arena. I actually got pretty far and was still going.
Yep. Looks like the action started, and there are no benefits of this. Well, without money, and with a long time. It seems like another comment, but there's an action going on. I will read it later. The red team has managed to capture a bit of a point. Looks like Padmaster is getting the lead once again. The blue team is having one death. Blue team has. That's what's happening when I'm getting overexcited once again. It's like a balance between excitement and grammar.
Alright, Padmaster red, no
Yeah.
mercy blue.
Yep. And no mercy. No mercy kind of like facing no mercy from Padmaster.
Yeah, and I know there was a discussion about, maybe changing the colors of names and things like that. For spectator, that might make sense.
Yeah, for a spectator might. Oh.
Can we get our first drop?
Yep. Run.
Bye
Run.
bye teleporter.
Oh, teleporter goes down. Dink.
It looks like it's Padmaster to start out on that platform.
Yep. They managed to push. So I can see Pion from No Mercy jump in on the board. Jumping in, using his power attack. Ooh, he managed to kick out 2 people. Okay, I just got an update from another match. Warring has won the second match from No Mercy. Warring made it to the finals, and No Mercy stays on the semifinals, getting 3rd position with 2k crystals and 60 rating. Good job! So it seems like we won't see a game No Mercy against No Mercy.
Sadly, I do love those inter-clan battles.
Looks like Padmaster halfway through. 2 points more. Snookek destroying Uzuri. Done. Uzuri raging.
Always funny to see the rage in the chat.
Yep.
Dude, even when I'm in game, even if I'm getting owned and I see somebody rage, it just makes me laugh.
Well, I do rage sometimes when I feel like I could do something and then I couldn't. Okay, it seems like they actually halfway through. I totally missed that.
That first half is always the hardest.
Yep. It's everywhere. Like when you get somewhere halfway through, it's always hard to get just to get through it. It feels like, reaching a sound barrier.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, if to get halfway through, you have to get out, survive that initial battle, and then hold on to it.
Yep.
So it's really hard to get that first half. Once that first half is gone, people either get lax or get a little bit, wild with how they're playing, and it might be a little easier to get that last half.
Okay, seems like platform goes down to the Padmaster with No Mercy in the middle. No Mercy trying to do something in here. Ooh!
Rumpelswurg! Power attacked off to his death.
Yep. That's what happens when you don't block. Like, you see, perfect example. Just life.
Yeah, I definitely, gotta block. Gotta block.
You just have to admit, there is a control button on your keyboard. Anyway, we can see that Padmaster is actually, I believe it's 65%. I'm really bad at defining what's like. I'm only 0, 50, 100.
Every 100 is going to be 20%.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that means every 50 is going to be 10%. So just run off of that.
I've never been good at math. That's why I picked Berserker. I don't think.
Just run in there and beat
Yep.
things, right?
Yep. Like one. Yeah, let's count how many I killed. 1, 10, 6.
See, I'm a theory crafter, so I always, go with a lot of that more support stuff where it takes a little bit more figuring out.
What is theory crafting? There's no such thing. You just jump in and fight. You see, that's what happens. Arena Warlords. You jump in, you fight, and that's it. There's no numbers, nothing. Just hate numbers. They make me sad and mad.
Well, good thing you play Berserker. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think. Just crash.
Dude, that's your job as a Zerk. And it does look like Alligator Skin as a tank still on that POC. Has he even died yet?
I haven't actually noticed that. Probably not.
I don't think him or Dobak, either of the tanks from Pubmasters, have died yet.
Looks like there's no mercy. Yep, done. Good job, Padmaster. We can see Snooki being an MVP. Yes, good job, my friend.
Is Snooki your favorite?
Yeah. Well, it's just we all most like every day while I'm working. We're having just a little chat, and I'm feeling better. So just good for him, and I really like that he is an MVP. Anyway, finals are up. Social. You can see Padmaster against the Warring, and I misclicked that. Alchemist Citadel, and in case of draw, Sandstorm Temple.
Yeah, it looks like we have 15 minutes to go before we do get that started.
Yep. So first of all, I can see really good discussion going on in here, and I really wanted to keep it that way. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. Let's see. Pop Z writing, well, without money and with the long time to gain resources, it will take too long to craft one item of gear, let alone all you need. So what happens is, people pay to get it earlier, it takes too long to earn it. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, but there are not enough people playing because people take it the easy way to gain gear, and then they stomp people trying to earn the resources to craft gear. This annoys the new players, and then they don't come back. On one hand, I agree. Then that yes, when you get dominated, that's not fun. You always feel frustrated and you quit the game. But on the other hand, let's admit it, first levels, they're not only unbalanced in terms of gear, but they also unbalanced in terms of level. When you reach level 20, which is a level cap in Europe, then when the real fight starts, and there where even if you don't have enough gear, the skill still matters. So I believe we're talking about the very beginning, which it's just an entry point. Some people may like it, some people may don't. I like that's the way it is, I believe.
Yeah, and for me, really, it's like I've said before, it's time or money.
Yeah.
And time equals money, therefore it's time equals time or money equals money.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, people like me, I work a 9-to-5 job during the week, and then I, spend time with family on the weekends. I also cast like I'm doing now. Take a couple hours to do this. So, I mean, when I actually get on to play, I can't keep up with the amount of time my friends are able to put into it. So, yeah, having that option to put in a little bit of money to catch up to them and be, there with them actually benefits me and allows me to, play.
Okay, let's jump into the next question then. Question, Sussex, can you please tell your boss to lower the clan creation cost? 10k gold is pretty much for a casual player and really expensive. Well, for one thing, there is no boss that I can tell to do so. There are developers, which I can pass by the information, but okay, I will take note of that and see if I can do anything. But yeah, well, better next time. Actually, regarding the feedback for everybody here, when you post the feedback, I noticed there are a lot of issues. First of all, people may get frustrated that, okay, this is broken, fix it. That's not a feedback. When you write, it's too much, lower it down, it's not a feedback either. What pretty much you have to do is that when you write a feedback, you need to write a statement, what is wrong, then you write another thing how you can fix it and what is the possible outcome. So when you provide all this, when you went through it, think as a developer. Think from the not only from player's perspective, but think as a developer. If you would have a possibility to fix a certain part or change a game mechanic, how would it affect a game itself and everything? So that's the way you give a feedback, and then you kind of compile it into the list and post it under suggestions and feedback. And after that, when it posted like this, that is really awesome. We take a note of that as a community managers and we pass this information to the developers. Anyway, it seems like another PUBG earning it for free will take. Yeah, well, I'm also a developer, by the way. Good for you! I'm trying to be a developer, but my math skills are really low, and I kinda can't find the tutorials, so learning when I can.
To go back to that whole clan cost thing too, I mean, what does a clan give you as an advantage in game?
Nothing, just a team to play.
Yeah, pretty much. I've seen a lot of free-to-play games where literally you can only buy it with the actual paid currency. Because it's seen more as kind of, you know, buying a colored piece of armor or something like that. It's considered cosmetic.
And you always can join an existing clan, remember that. It's no one actually forces you to earn 10k gold and actually go into that. Let's actually look at the exchange rate. 1 crystal 50. So yeah, so 2 crystals 100, which means 200 crystals should give you a clan. And
which is what, $5?
Yeah, and to be honest, if you have if you have friends to play with, you can always have your own bank. Just give a part of money, and then someone of you buys it, and then owns the clan. That's it. So there's plenty of ways to do it.
Or be like, hey, buddies, give me $1.
Yep. And then give me another buck. I wish, imagine if every single person on the earth would give me $1. 7 billions nearly. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that's imagining that currency everywhere is the same.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some are higher, some are lower. I mean, heck, I actually bought something for myself yesterday, and I bought it in pounds, not realizing ended up being $70-something.
Whoa. Yeah, I hate pounds myself. I've been to England and I really don't like pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was buying it for $50, and then I realized later when I looked at my bank statement, oh yeah, it was in pounds. So I tack on another $20.
You see a request from Steven. Sussex, can you say shoot out to Steven's friend Long? Would be honored. I just did that.
By reading it, you did.
Yep.
Maybe you should read some of the stuff in your head in case you didn't want to give him a shout out.
No, you don't want to read the stuff from my head. Really, I believe if I will be connected to lie detector will just explode. Or something like that. There's just so many things going on in my mind. No. Even I'm afraid of getting into my box of Pandora. Anyway, for those who are unaware, we can see that 18 people actually watching us, which is good. Share this video with your friends so more people actually watch us. We are running Tour de Panzar. For those who are unaware, this is the tour that resembles Tour de France regarding the bicycles, which is currently in the process of finalizing. You can see a short description under the Twitch channel stream if you're on the official page, and then you can also click on the picture to get a more detailed description on that. Basic idea: play the game, collect bicycle parts, craft the ticket, earn more, and increase your chances. Is there any possibility to have a new class soon? That's something that I have no clue about, and I haven't actually heard anything from developers regarding this perspective. I will ask if there are any plans, but I doubt that's gonna happen soon. But okay, yeah, good to note. New in the game by visiting the MMO hot site. They made a great first impression gameplay, but I didn't see you guys on the first page. Too bad. But I didn't see you guys on the first page. As in, you didn't see the stream on the first page, or first page of what? It's like, yeah, I can be stupid. Explain things to me. Looks like we have 5 minutes 42 seconds ready. Well, we just click ready, click to friends, see what's happening. Oh,
Yeah, I'm having a nice little talk with Twiffle. You know, he's a little frustrated being at level 11. You know, just reminding him that that's kind of what the slider's for. It allows you to kind of stall out if you're a free-to-play player, and then you can kind of work on getting that gear, and you know, before you move into the next bracket. So you're not at as much of a disadvantage.
yeah. Okay, let's see. Like, you weren't the recommended game to play, if you know what I mean. That's sad. Well, if you would be so kind to write the feedback, or maybe just give a link to the recommendation, so just to gather feedback why they don't recommend it, so we may improve things in. You know, that's a kind of a thing. We don't love the game, but then why?
Yeah, and I've actually seen that MMO Hut review. And, you know, it's one of those things where I think they were slightly off because they just kind of jump in at level 1. And you don't really get to learn this game until you've played it for a little while.
Yeah. Actually, there's another recommendation from PopZ. If you want to try to promote the game a bit more, I suggest speaking to Twitch, as you should be able to get a featured channel based on being a part of the game. I've been reading about the featured channel a lot, and there are some other requirements that we're supposed to meet. So the problem is that we not yet meet those requirements, mainly due to the player base. The amount of players who are watching us right now. So if you could pass by the information to your friends, they will pass by the information to their friends, and then there are more people watching our stream, and that will help us to get to the featured, where there are a lot more people watching us. And I believe that will be the best option. So don't forget to share the video with your friends. It's not a major requirement, I know, but it's one of them. It's just the one that actually catched my attention. Yeah, we're living in a world called Facebook, so we need to share this. Yeah. I don't really want to go into a discussion of Facebook, I just know only one thing. For me, Facebook and Google Plus is just a way to share things as in news. So I read something, I share it. I don't update statuses on that, and in 99% cases, I don't understand why even you want to do this. By the way, what page are we liking on Facebook? Because you have 3 of them at the moment. Oh, 3 at the moment? No, we have 1 official Panzar, and the link should be soon appear in the chat. Just wait a bit. Keep Cypress Heel. Cypress Heel. There you go. Yeah, so this is the official one. You may want to redistribute this one to your friends and make sure that they will like that page as well, because all others are not being maintained by us. Those are fan-made.
Yeah. So what about the FR and the DE? Do they have Facebook pages as well?
We're using the same for FR and DE as far as I know. So it's like it's for everything.
Got it.
It's the same for our YouTube channel. As there are 3 different YouTube channels, but they're kind of linked. Also,
yeah.
You may just want to upload to one, and then it will appear on another one if you want so.
Yeah. Now Twitter, however, is where it's actually all separated out.
Yeah, Twitter has everything separated out.
And if you are on Twitter, definitely follow your preferred language, if not all 3.
Yep, if you're a master of all 3.
Hey, I'm gonna get my Rosetta Stone eventually. I will be.
Cause like my level of German basically ends on the word work, arbeiten, and my French is like bonjour. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much action in my chat, which is why I keep you guys' chat up quite a bit.
There's there's some action because I actually forced people to ask me questions, but I don't know. I think that's the best way when you have a question, and I don't really know why you don't like have an opportunity to ask now, because I know there are many other channels as well in different other games where you just can't ask a question because the chat moves so fast and you just don't have an opportunity. Here, there are not many people watching yet, so you have a perfect opportunity to ask something, because at later point you won't be able to. Or maybe you will, but the chances are smaller that I will be able to pick. Looks like we have 30 seconds left till the final start.
Gonna go ahead and click that ready button.
I did. It's not like previous time when it took me 5 seconds to realize, and also 3 seconds to click.
Looks like my Twitter was thrown up in the chat as well.
Yep.
Yay!
Promoting. That
Yeah,
actually.
definitely. I used to use it a lot when I was the main caster for my previous game, but yeah, I haven't used it as much lately. I'm gonna start getting back into that though.
It's like speaking while we have 55 seconds for prepare to battle. I see Twitter only as a system for updating status, as in like for the game, you know, the servers are down, there's an update, there's a changelog, go ahead and check it out. Again, I nowhere see any other point for Twitter. I apologize if I kind of ruined someone's life by saying that.
I don't like you anymore, Sussex. Irritable Ballast says the Inquisitors look like the Techno Viking.
I don't know, maybe in full armor? Yeah, maybe. Possibly. Let's see, like...
No, their skirt's too long.
Yeah, it's more like... Yeah, no.
If it was about the size or the length, you know, of a kilt, then yeah, maybe.
If a kilt would be made out of wires and motherboards, I don't know.
Oh, have you never seen the Techno Viking video?
I've seen.
Okay.
It's like I'm speaking about literally a Techno Viking, not speaking a Techno Viking from the video. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Looks like Pubmaster doing the little bit of healing on that fire.
Yeah, the kind of tanks. It's like they stuck to. Oh, what they're doing? They're copying next.
Yeah, and I actually see that a lot on this map, where, you know, basically they're allowing their healer to get his powders up before they go into battle.
It's not only about the healer. They put up the portal and they get some points for their sapper.
Yes, that too.
You can see Snuge approaching from this small corner. Let's see, I can't get in. People pushing me. I forgot about that. Yeah. Apologize for some kind of weird camera sometimes, guys. I still can't get used to the controller.
It is a lot smoother, though.
It is a lot smoother, but it's sometimes weird. You can see that the point is being captured already by whom? Locanize! Padmaster.
Ah!
Yep, Healthmaker didn't make it. Oh. So it's power attack. Again, guys, live examples here on the Panzar N. Why you have to block.
Yes, always why you have to block.
Zerk, go cannon! Enemy cannon! Anyway, it seems like they're trying to destroy the bridge. Or, no, wait, there's not them firing. Oh no, it's not them firing it actually. The friendly team is firing at the bridge. So it's not gonna get
they're trying to take out anybody who's up on that bridge right now.
Yeah, and it seems like they managed to do so.
Yeah, those cannons in this map so very, very important.
Nipfy and Free Ice can break cannon behind your shield quickly. Seems like Locanize is some kind of a semi-leader here, giving instructions on what you need to do.
Yeah, and often, you know, when I used to play team-based games and actually compete as an esport, we would actually have a captain that would tell us where to go, things like that. It might not have been the best player on the team, but it was definitely one of the more tactical-minded players.
I don't. In most cases, I don't even recall strategic players being really good players in terms of fighting. They're always like, you know, compiling a setup, compiling the way you run, you attack, you defend. But it's mainly like the same. Like again, off topic. It's the same for creating a game. There's an idea and there are developers. You have an idea. There are developers to help you out. Same here. You have a leader and there are people who will fight for you.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Looks like the bridge is about to be destroyed. It's like 35% left. Ooh, Skyfire lens.
Yeah, it is at 50% right now, but it is being contested right now, so we're not going to see it move in either direction.
Yep. Oh, blue team is capturing it. And they're done, I believe. Nope. Denied. Still. Oh, they're gonna make it. Seems like War Inc. is getting destroyed in there. Padmaster is all over the place.
Yeah, with one sliver left, it looks like that bridge is almost down as well.
Done.
They do manage to take it. Yeah,
Okay.
let's move on to the door.
Yep. The points are here.
Preemptive slime drop. Really? Come on.
Nah, the guy. They panicked. They panicked. Like you know, when I panic, I've seen one player panicking. I got the TNT. I attacked it so it will light up, and then there's an enemy player. He picked up my TNT and walked away with it.
Looks like they're opting to build that bridge on the right.
Yep.
Most likely because that right cannon has been destroyed, so they don't have to worry about that cannon destroying the bridge.
I actually noticed, like in many other games I played, it's always about the right. I don't know why. Maybe
most people are right-handed.
it's just the right thing to do.
They drive on the right side of the road, unlike the people in certain countries like Great Britain.
Okay, we can see Skyfire landing from the Sister of Fire, destroying all the Padmasters here.
Yeah, and Captain Flam hitting the bottom of that ramp, trying to do as much damage as he can to it.
It seems like we can see a fight on the breach here. You can see Ariel kind of wasting his mana.
I reroll! I reroll! I love that guy!
I reroll. I reroll. It's like I reroll. See, Padmaster is actually pushing in with the unit collision, jumping away. You can see Snitsky from Padmaster using his silencer. Oh, the point is already being captured by whom? What? Oh, Snooker! Yay!
Good old Snooker.
Yep. Op, Oppa Snooker style. I know I'm being super mainstream and hipster.
It's okay, you can do that because I'm not going to be.
Yep. There always must be a hipster.
I'm gonna go with the classics, the classic references, not the mainstream and the hipster.
Yep. Because those classic references are gonna be hipster references soon. Anyway, it seems like
eventually, yes.
It seems like the point has been captured mostly. Oh, they blocked.
2/3, 3/4, two ticks left.
Look! They blocked a point with the totems. Oh, like two totems, blue and red. So there is no way to get from the left side. Oh, unit collision. I got away. I need to get away. Oh, I made it. Sorry for really epic camera movements there, guys. I can see that the point is about to be captured, but not quite yet. War Inc. is jumping in, trying to just kill this Snitsky for freezing everything up. Oh, ooh, Skyfire lands.
Yeah, just hide yourself in one of those statues.
Yep, I can see Neffy shooting from above. It's a very good idea. It's actually
they
really
do have the point, by the way.
Yep, so it seems like the last point. Oh, and it's already up. They're capturing
Blue
it.
team's already on it.
Yep. But the blue team is already approaching. You can see lots of them there. They're jumping in. Where's the red team?
There's nobody from...
No, there's nobody.
Here they come.
Where? Oh, there we go. Finally, guys.
They just all spawned up, the entire team. And Beelzebub, I thought he was going to run up to the crank and start cranking it down, but no, he's coming in from behind.
It seems like the point capture stopped. I can see from Tank from Warring using his hook to have a bathroom for the enemy team. And same with the Siege of the Swamp War. Remember on the bridge. Bull die.
Yeah.
We can see that the Warring is actually pushing in. Padmaster having some hard time. I can see Healthmaker, Lokanai, Yusnitsky, and the Russian guy with the name Child of Chroma. GG. First win goes to the Padmaster. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, after taking that third point, they wiped the whole entire other team, and Flam was already standing on it.
Look, Nist, who has been an MVP from the previous games, is actually at the very lowest, and he has been out apparently on the red team. He has only 25 points.
Yeah, that definitely is something that probably did hurt them, not having their paladin there to heal.
Okay, 5 minutes before the next match starts. Another question answer possibility for you. I can see another player. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Okie dokie, so it's 5 minutes before the next match starts. Let's see, I've seen a couple of things happening in here. You guys should make a Twitch link directly from social menu or something. I'm sure it will raise some views. Not a bad idea, at least. I will take a note of that.
Yeah, I know that in the previous game I casted, they actually, above their chat in that game, had a thing that just would open up a browser and go straight to Twitch with that game searched. So it's possible you guys could do that as well as have an automated thing that comes up in the normal chats.
I wish I could be a developer and a community manager at the same time. But unfortunately or maybe luckily, I'm a community manager only, and I will definitely pass by this information to the developers for them to figure out if they have the possibility to do so. Anyway, it seems like should we have an automated message in in-game social rooms that are streaming? Well, that's why you should subscribe to our channel, so then when we start streaming, you will get an email notification, as well as if you subscribe to Twitter and Facebook, you will get notifications there as well, and like super feature for those who missed the stream, we also upload streams on YouTube, which then you can share with your friends, and drop a like, a comment, and favorite if you like. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, we have all possible options, but automated message in the game.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny, those 3 weeks that I took over for you. Every time I would start the stream, I'd get an email saying that Panzar Ian has started.
And you're basically starting to do the stream.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I emailed myself. Yay!
It seems like 3 minutes more. Let's see, there's no chat going on in here. Maybe you don't have to watch it. You can listen. Listen. It looks like we have people listening to us but not watching. Well, I really appreciate it. At least people can handle my and Compton's voices.
Yeah, I actually personally find my own voice annoying, but apparently people don't.
I think it's with many people. Like I myself always think that I look stupid and dumb on photos, on video cameras, and when I listen my own streams after that. But people seems to be enjoying it, and I appreciate it. It seems like 2 minutes 25 seconds. Come on, guys! I can see 20 people here. There's just limitless possibilities for you to ask questions. You have an opportunity to maybe have an answer to the question of the universe. Or maybe not. I'm not a guru to that extent. We can see that 20 10k active, English speaking. Awesome. That's linked to the stream. Yeah, I can see I'm also streaming. Yes, of course you are streaming. We're all streaming. Not really into watching other people gaming. I think I'll go on my Frost Witch. Don't feel like playing against Frost Witches on my fire. I have a question. Why is that co-host so stunningly good looking?
I don't know. I think he's pretty ugly, but apparently some people think he's good looking.
Ultimate troll, yeah. Unfortunately or luckily, there's no my face there yet. Maybe at some point you will luckily have an ability to see me. I would love to, probably, but that's not what we're here. We're here for the tournament and not for looking at my ugly face.
Yeah, I know that people might have become accustomed to my beard while I was taking over from you, but I actually cut it off. I only got my my goatee going on now. I don't know if that annoyed people or.
Oh, okay. Luckily, I'm not watching this shaving process.
I know people like beards, so I just I
1
want
minute.
to apologize to anybody who was upset that I cut my beard off.
Cut the beard off. Reroll. And play Panzar. It's like you can grow beer. You could just stand on it. You just make a Viking beer. Yes.
No, I cut off my facial hair, and I just went with the. I'm going back to playing my paladin, so I had to have the human facial hair instead of the orc facial hair. Or sorry, instead of the dwarf facial hair, because I was always playing Sapper, and now I went back to my Paladin, so I had to change up.
There's
In
actually
real life.
a really funny fact, a big off topic again, but I really want to share it with you guys. I read a fact. The person with the longest beard in the in a history actually died because he stepped on his own beard. And that's like
Did it
you-
make him fall off a cliff?
no, he stepped on it and he broke his neck. That what happened.
Yeah, you can't go too long.
Yeah, you can't get too long, but apparently he went too long. Anyway, Alchemist Citadel with a semi-techno looking Viking Inquisitor. Looks
Yeah,
like
you never go full beard, man.
yeah, you never go full beard. Never go full beard. I build cannon quickly? Yes, you are. Good luck and have fun. Oops. Yep. We're hack and slashing. Bony chance. Good luck, have fun. Yep. Let's take a look at the teams, by the way. Yeah, full potential both. You can see orcs here derping around this small stone.
Oh wow, the water is a big lake over on the one side. I did not know that.
Adventure!
Yeah, it's me just flying around, finding stuff out.
3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Okay, it seems like if a team is capturing first point, they're approaching it 2 minutes before they capture the point. Can they do it? Oh my god, this is so intense. Oh, they managed to do it.
I never realized that it's 2 minutes to capture that first point. That's so sad.
Yep. It was like a Padmaster actually pushing the warring. It's 14 minutes 45 seconds. Match just begun. Still plenty of time for maneuvers and everything, but we'll see.
Yeah, Pubmaster really pushing out right now. You have Dobak and Healthmaker and Alligator Skin out there at that first puck.
I can see actually some people running in. There's something happening here. Yeah, I can see one from Padmaster, and can see Hiramar from Warring fighting against the Sapper, and he's blocking efficiently his attacks. But will it much? I believe Padmaster is calling for help. Warring is kind of getting in. There's a I kind of missed that. The red team is defending, and the red team is Padmaster. Yeah, I was right. First time I didn't screw up.
Yeah, Pubmaster won that first game, so if they can stall him out here for probably 14 more minutes, they have actually won this week.
Whoop!
That'll be their first actual finals win so far.
Yep. Looks like they're not having hard time yet, I believe, but we'll see. That's actually what we've been talking before. For Padmaster, for defenders in general, it's not a good thing. You have to wait through this, and then when the team captures the point like 20 seconds before match ends, you have to stay 15 minutes more.
Yeah, and somebody asked for a gunner earlier. Lucan on the gun, so...
Oh, it seems like they changed the class.
Yeah, he is getting in a fight here with Globby, though. That might not
Yep.
bode well for him.
And it didn't.
Yeah, he's dead.
I wonder why actually he switched. He was pretty good as a Frost Witch. I don't know. Maybe there is no need for control. Maybe there is a need for suppression at this point.
Yeah, I think that might be what they were going for. They want to put as much DPS on that point of contention as possible at all times.
Let's see what we have here. You can see Warring here. Padmaster. You can see just Padmaster only here. Okay, they have 12 minutes more. 12 and a half, sorry. They can see that they build a cannon. Build a cannon, and he's aiming for the bridge. Looks
Good,
like
as he should be.
Yep, looks like he's getting some cannonballs. Gorg has come in to help him out, or maybe substitute him. Yeah, he's substituting him. And the Beelzebub is defending him against the Partisan.
Yeah, it also looks like Yaznitsky and Impression both rolling Eye Switch right now, so that might also be why Lucan switched over to a gunner.
Looks like he just disappointed the Gork. He took his ammo. Yeah, he's just stealing his ammo, Partisan, from Gork and Beelzebub. So they're not able to fire it up. But looks like it's now 3 versus 1. Looks like he's drinking a potion to stay alive. Good idea. Let's see what happens on the point. It's happening.
There goes Partisan after that gun.
Yep. Partisan has been messing around with that gun for quite a while right now. I came back to see what's happening here on the point. Looks like it's been captured like a slice, a tiny slice. Oh, I would eat a slice of pizza now.
Hey, that's what you live off of, right?
Yep. They're feeding me with pizza.
That's part of your bonus package.
Yep. Why bonus? That's my salary. Anyway, looks like Padmaster is getting a bit destroyed here.
Yeah, and that bridge also is a little over halfway destroyed. So if they can manage to get rid of that bridge, it'll help them out a lot.
I have a bad idea for you. The gun has been destroyed. So it's readiness 2 minutes.
Oh, but 2 minutes is nothing with the 10 and a half minutes they have left.
Yeah, they have 10 minutes. Well, it's still a lot. Like, it's only 5 minutes past, nearly 5 minutes, so plenty of time for maneuver. And as I said, the one team is fighting for getting rid of the time, another team is fighting for extending this time. Ooh, we can see double gravity pool from the Padmaster. Oh, from the from the Warring.
Apparently, you only get pizza when you do what they tell you.
Yep. If I don't, I'm just eating bread with water.
Man cannot live off of bread and water alone.
I should open a donation button for Sussex. Donate pizza, save Sussex.
The pizza donation.
Yep. Looks like Padmaster is standing in the point. They destroyed. Pooh, they haven't destroyed. They claimed the point back. There we go. English, stop failing me.
And it does look like we do have a teleporter up in the tower.
Wait, there's someone firing on the gun, and it's a Gobby from Warring. He was firing a gun on the place of the point of the Padmaster. He managed to land a couple of shots on the bridge. Well, that was quite impressive.
Yeah, and it managed to take down that wall that Pubmaster's sapper was trying to put up.
It's like 9 minutes left for Warring to claim the point, or 9 minutes left for Padmaster to take a winning spot. Looks like
we do have one tick up too.
Yep. Dobak request says warning. Padmaster BLR Partisan just kicked away both Sister of Fire and the Frost Witch. Ooh. Seems like Padmaster having some hard time. I can see only War Ink. Okay, Snooga coming. Oh, my friend, what are you doing? You got kicked away. Okay, we can see that. Ooh, another clever use of the unit collision, but it looks like the point has been captured by the half. Nearly 75%.
3/4.
Yep, they didn't. Oh, oh, that hurts. Apply cold water to burnt area. Can you get through this gate? Padmaster, come on. That's not the thing I was expecting from you. You can do better than that.
Looks like the right side is where the bridge will be going up.
Yep, I'm more sitting here inside waiting for some action to come in. Looks like Gobby used his sprint to get here sneaky and trying to destroy Loken gun. Looks like he's managing to do so. Oh no, the Padmaster team arrived here for help. And they're all over the point now.
There it is, Gork with that last piece of wood to get that bridge going. And it's down.
Looks like Globby having some hard time doing here. He's sitting here and defending. Oh, he's running away. Okay, he's jumping in back. He's just running around with circles. inside that capture point. But it doesn't look like he's gonna stay alive long. Yep, and he's dead. We can see Lokengal setting up some traps.
Yeah, those Tesla coils, you know, one on each side of that staircase there. That's basically going to shock anybody who tries to come down.
Yep. It looks like actually gunner tactic paying off with these Tesla poles and the traps, especially with this narrow gate passage.
Yeah, and definitely. I mean, if they're one sapper can put up a wall too, that would definitely be very advantageous for them right now.
Looks like the Padmaster having some hard time to defend the point. You can see War Inc. Going upstairs and jumping in back. They're trying all possible passages to get into that point, which is good, which is a clever move. You can see there's nobody sneaking back, opening up the platform. Nope, not yet.
Definitely up there on that upper area where, you know, I'm showing the door right now. If their sapper could put a wall right there, then they wouldn't be able to do that.
Yep, we can see that Padmaster, Niffy from Padmaster having some hard time fighting Berserker from War Inc. He's getting gravitation pull, and he's getting frozen by the Frost Witch. Dobak killing him. Good job. That's a really good team play here.
Yeah, and Luke in there with that gun positioned in that corner.
We can see Bell Partisan, they're jumping, and looks like actually Padmaster still need a better defending tactics. I remember from last games they having some hard time defending as well.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's what they worked on over the past week, maybe over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, they definitely improved, but still, there's still room for improvement.
Oh, there's always room for improvement.
Ooh, epic grab from Hiramar. Looks like he's chasing. Okay, let's play cat and mouse. Looks like they're flanking them from every side. Ooh, did I see a mortar? Wait. Is it a mortar? Because I've seen like a mortar shots, bro. Oh yeah, it's a mortar. Padmaster has built a mortar. The Child of Chroma. The guy with the Russian name. I just reciting for you guys. Luckily, I had an opportunity to translate it.
Yeah, but where is he?
He's just in the middle of everything. Just
there
between the Tesla pole and the totem.
He's frozen right now.
Yeah, he's frozen right now by Alan Chan, but he's getting destroyed as well, so no longer being frozen. You can see.
That mortar's so effective.
Yep, it is so effective. But again, like it takes so much time to get it.
Steam hammer going up.
Oh, the door has been destroyed.
Yeah, but with all of the defenses they have right here, it's still going to be hard for Padmasters to just come straight in and take that.
It's not for Padmaster, it's Padmaster defending.
I meant War Inc. Sorry.
Yeah. I know. It's getting confusing. It's getting confusing. But anyway, we can see really clever position of the totems and Tesla poles basically, since they're pretty much now exposed to every single area. I can see Neffy is ready to launch his Skyfire, but he hesitated to do so. Let's see what he has in mind. Let's chase him. Okay,
Looks
so
like everything went down.
yeah, everything went down. So they're just basically approaching from every single side. I trying to get the idea what Neffy is doing here. He's just running away through to the spawn point. What they're doing here? Okay, he's landing a Skyfire on the Globby, and he misses it. Well, he touches it barely and getting kicked away. Looks like there's a small 1v1 fight, and he's dead. Not sure what was that.
And Lucan having moved his gun up into that that left side, up that staircase there, able to hit the Pock, but definitely protected.
Yeah, looks like the Padmaster having some hard time. Warring managed to capture like a 25% of the points. The War Inc. is just jumping in like crazy.
They're halfway. Two-thirds.
Looks like it's stop. So he's Skyfire lands by the Nephi, but it misses. It touches the edge of the platform, and but it's still really good. It covers like half of the platform. I can see Tesla poles just going full mad, lighting up everything that moves.
Yeah, I actually had to move my spectator camera because of where that Skyfire went off.
It looks like the Padmaster has managed to claim the point, but they're still not capturing. There's someone from the warring. And there's none. They claim the point back. 9 minutes left.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happening in here. We can see Neffy collecting some points, running out of mana, using Silencer to suck up some mana. And he managed to do so. Heal the curse, says Loken Gun. We can see that the warring having some hard time approaching from the left side of the tower. They're being met with a fire, with the suppressive fire. I don't know why they're not trying the gate. Since the gate has been destroyed, it's the easiest way to get in there, and it's pretty much like, you know, your tanks go first, and then there's berserkers, healers, and everything else. That's the way I would do it, but that's a berserker tactic, of course.
Yeah, that's the way berserker plays.
Looks like Neffy's having some hard time with mana, using potion to renew some mana, jumping in and using his fireballs. You can see that the health maker purifies everybody to get the freeze out. We can see that the Skyfire is ready. Skyfire lands. Ooh.
That purification is such an important skill, but usually overlooked.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned before, on random games, people usually are scattered, and it has a decent cost for the class points. So I believe that might be the reason people not actually using it. Looks like Snooki jumping in, using his power attack in the middle, in the meteor to launch it before he lands, but it seems like it failed. He's trying to. Okay, he's jumping in, he's standing on the point. I can see Neffy sucking up some mana again. Ooh, acid pool! 7 minutes.
Acid.
Yep, 7 minutes.
7 minutes, halfway through this point.
Another Skyfire. Looks like they're having some hard time with it, but that Skyfire, I think it's a pretty good tactic. Neffy just collects class points and yet he gets his Skyfire ready. And when they push in, because this is such a narrow place, it's just the perfect place for the Skyfire. Let's see what happens on the other team. On the other team, some Snooki approaching from behind, destroying the enemy team, but they're efficiently blocking it. He's using his power attack once again, kicking Actaroth. Will he manage to use the finishing blow? No, he jumps away to get out of the freeze. Looks like impression from the Padmaster, freezing War Ink. We can see Alligator's King coming in, trying to do something in here. Wait, are those Tesla poles from War Ink or are those from the Padmaster? From Padmaster, they're colored in red.
They should be from Padmaster.
Yeah, they're colored in red. Well, that's unexpected for sure. Let's jump in and see what happens there. Okay, we can see another Skyfire landing. Another Skyfire landing from both teams. Seems like everybody's dead. No, Tobak is not that dead. Everybody's just dead. There we go.
There's a lot of dead bodies, you are correct.
Yep. Well, double Skyfire, narrow place, and everybody is in. What do you expect? Looks like it's nearly 5 minutes left. The Padmaster to claim the victory, or 5 minutes to extend the time for War Ink. They approached from behind now. Well, that's really, again, really unexpected. Okay, I see mortar. Yeah, another mortar being built by the Child of Chroma, the Russian player with the Russian name. We can see that the War Ink having some hard time pushing in. It's 5 minutes. It's now or never. What's Nifty's about to? Let's chase him out. Okay, he's doing exactly the same. Reviewing some power attack. Jumping in here. What's he's up to? Okay, now I get it, I think. So Nifty, what he was basically doing is that he sees a cannon firing all the way through, and he's coming in to launch a Skyfire on the cannon to destroy it ASAP. And it looks like he actually manages to do so. He's receiving a help from Impression, Frost Witch from the Padmaster, and they managed to do so. Good job. Ooh.
Yeah, it seems like my stream has actually gone down for some reason. I've been spending a little time, but yeah.
Wow. So it's like a game closed again, or the stream itself?
No, the actual stream is not running on Twitch, but
Maybe you ran out of space and it kind of turned off the stream. I don't know.
no, I don't know. But we will stick with this game. It looks like the 3/4, 2 ticks.
Whoa! Padmaster just jumped in like a wave, and they all just got kicked away. Oh, it's like they're coming up again. Come on, guys! You have to do. What are you doing? Last point. 8 minutes. Seriously, you can do this. Like, I've never been like so excited about Padmaster. I believe just because the Snooki playing in there, that's the reason I want them to win. It's not like I really want Warring to lose, but I believe some kind of an internet friend is still there, and I really want him to win. But they're already capturing the point. Dobok is stuck. Come on, what? Oh, he's just stuck. So like he's falling. He's on the edge, but he's not falling. So I believe the only way I've... Okay, so you might want to use the suicide button in this case, as actually tournament rules states. If you're stuck in the terrain, use the suicide button. The sooner you use it, the better.
Yeah, definitely.
Done. Dobok, listen to our advice.
Yes, and there it goes. It's going down.
Oh, come on. Oh, run! Oh, what are you doing? Oh, no way, that actually was from the Padmaster. That was the child of Chroma who actually pulled down the platform a bit down. Looks like a Skyfire lands. It's actually...
I think at this point he's getting it ready so that, you know, if they do get lots of people on there, it can just be cranked a couple of cranks and be down.
It seems like Nephi having a really good position here, because as the Sister of Fire, you basically land the Skyfire in the middle of everything. Looks like
and definitely being at higher ground for that
go down,
Sister of Fire
go down.
important.
It goes down. Looks like Warring pushes up Webmaster. Looks like they have to sacrifice their players. They're pushing it down, and jumping in to die?
Sacrificed for the greater good.
Wait, no way. What's up with that plan? I didn't get it. Oh, all dead. Okay, looks like
dead.
Snooki, you killed them all. What are you doing? They jumped into hill.
That was the point.
Still, he killed them all.
They're going to control this crank.
That's a slaughterhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to control this crank and just keep it down.
Yeah. As I mentioned, that's why I play Berserker. I never think.
Yeah. No, this is, you know,
this is clever.
Warring to be in two places at once. Meaning they can't have a big battle over that middle and maybe take it as easily.
Yep. Looks like Padmaster pushed Warring away.
They do have just under 6 minutes to complete this last POC.
Yep. Looks like they're having a hard time to do so. I can see Lokengal setting up some traps in here near the wheel. Oh, the steering wheel, the mechanism, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Summoning up a turret.
From behind.
Yeah, summoning up a turret and getting a suppression fire. You can see the Beelzebub from Warring destroying the turret. Oh, he's getting pulled back. Ooh, that's cool.
Beelzebub! No!
I can see Captain Flam from Warring using his abilities just underneath the platform. Not sure if it's a good idea because you're pretty much hitting a terrain. There's like 5 minutes left to decide whether or not we're gonna see a draw or it's gonna be a win for a Padmaster. Come on, Snooka. I know you can go 1v10.
That Snooka can.
Yep.
Yeah.
You destroyed 3 community managers while playing 1 versus 3. There's no other way you cannot win this.
Hiramar on the crank.
Yep. It's like he's getting pulled by the...
Ooh!
He just met with a direct shot, close quarter shot with the Skyfire. Looks like they're Nephi is a really good player. Let me see at the table here. So he's here. Nephi is not actually at the top. It's Impression I switch. Another Skyfire. What the hell is happening, guys?
Yeah, and Captain Flam, actually, the other Sister of Fire, is at the top of his team.
I can see that the
Over
platform
to-
has been pulled quite a bit, but not enough to stand in there. I can see Beelzebub
Yeah.
fighting against Padmaster for that mechanism.
Yeah, with all those Tesla coils and that gun and everything in there, I doubt they're going to be able to get to that crank.
Yeah, well, Beelzebub is having some hard time, so he's jumping out to use his power attack. And he's getting destroyed by another power attack, and I believe that's going to be a finishing move. That's right.
Finishing blow, so powerful, but remember, you got to land it properly. I've seen so many people not land it properly.
Yeah, and especially if you don't want to get this finishing blow, block the power attack. Looks like it's 3 minutes left, nearly, for the Padmaster to win.
And that platform's back down in that ooze.
Yep, looks like they pulled it back there. You stay like this. I can see the Warring trying another flank.
Yeah, it's of note here to say that if either of these teams win this final, it'll be their first time winning this Summer League.
Actually, yes, good point. Looks like Lokan putting up some suppressive fire in there. It's like he upgraded everything, only the cannon left. Wait, I don't see coolers on this thing. Or yeah, there are no coolers yet as well. Or maybe there are. I'm just really bad at also recognizing stuff. I just see stuff and kill it.
Yeah, but Hiramar in there to take out Lucan.
No. It's like Hirama. Yeah, Gork and Hirama. Oh, the Gork hasn't blocked this. And finishing blow. Partisan, just own him.
It does look like that advanced spawn point, you know, for War Inc. is down, but it is ready to be built again.
Let's take a look here. It's 2 minutes left. Looks like, let's see with the tables here. Red team actually is not playing in their full potential. They're missing one player. And that is Snooged. So he just rejoined the game. What's happening there?
Yeah, but still, they are handily keeping it. Hiramar bringing the table up.
Let's see what's happening in here. 1 minute 25 seconds. They're capturing the point. Oh my god, there is no way. No. They have to. Ooh, Skyfire lands. They managed to get it back.
You saw a couple of players from Pubmasters jump
You
on
get-
that point
Yeah.
while it's getting lowered down.
To stop it, just to stop it. They die for the greater purpose. And they're all down.
They do.
Yep. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute now. From now on. Countdown,
Yeah,
guys.
I think that's the end of it right here, because they do have that mortar up. I mean, that gun still needs to be built, but as soon as it is, I mean...
Let's see. Who knows? I remember the very impressive play by the Padmaster against SDP when they managed to get the point captured at 0-0-0-0. So, who knows? It's still 35 seconds. Limited time, but possible.
Yeah, and here's a curious thing. Why is there no wall in front of that, why are there just the bear traps and not the wall in front of that?
There are tons of Tesla poles, you know, and totems. Like, they can go through. They're still gonna protect it. Well...
Yeah, but putting the wall up in front of the crank will allow them not to be able to crank it.
They wanted to get the mortar ASAP, that's the only reason I can see.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
This will be week 7.
2, 1. Congratulations to Padmaster. You guys rock. You just managed to get the first place in the Summer League tournament.
Week 7.
Looks like here's our MVPs. It was a really good fight, I should say. It was a really good fight. I mean, I more and more enjoy when the fights are equal. This was a pretty decent fight. A couple of mistakes on both team sides, which allowed Warring to push and Padmaster actually to win anyway. So very good skill, very good play. I'm really enjoying that. I really enjoyed that since it's already over. So you can see here.
That's going to be week 7 completely, right?
Yep, so we're moving next week, 27th of July, the last Summer League tournament, and then we're going to proceed with the Summer Cup, which we're going to announce the details later at later point. But anyway,
And I actually won't be around next week for that week 8. I am going to be busy, so
It's gonna be only me and you. My dear
Yeah,
friends.
you guys get just Sauce X again.
Yep. So keep up your questions, keep up your feedback until the next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I believe Compton also appreciates it. But we are going off for now because it's over. We'll see you next time. I will try to stream maybe next week the gameplay, like, you know, gaming perspective, but I don't again, no promises on that part. Because community management is a work that I have to do, and this is a priority thing. But anyway, thanks for the show. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Share this video with your friends, and also do make sure you tell them about this game so they can try it out before they go. My name is Sussex, and I've been streaming with
Compton EMT.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.
At war, words have no meaning. What matters at war is strength, ruse, wits, and magic. Choose your path in Panzar.